Last month on this channel, I got to review a really budget-friendly pair of earbuds. They were from a company called TOZO, and they were the TOZO NC9s, and those bad boys were selling like crazy on Amazon. They had over 30,000 4.5-star reviews, which was crazy. I reviewed those things, and they were really good for the price of them. But then I saw that TOZO actually has a higher-end model called the TOZO Golden X1, and these earbuds have a ton of high-end features like really good noise cancellation, high-res audio, and LDAC support. So I really wanted to check them out, and when TOZO reached out and wanted to sponsor this video and show you guys their Golden X earbuds, I said, let's do it. So let's unbox these guys, test them out, uncover all the features that they have. Okay, let's unbox these guys. Designed by TOZO in California. You get manual information and warranty information, and straight away you get into instruction on how to set them up. They come with this case, and on the case itself it tells you that you can activate your 18 months warranty on these earbuds by scanning this QR code. So if you get these, highly recommend you do that right away. And this case is really nice. Yeah, this is incredibly high quality. The feel of this case, there's a light in the front right here, and there's a battery indicator right here showing you how much battery the case has left in it. And in the middle here you get a pairing button, so you hold that button to pair into the earbuds. But to pair them initially, you just have to put them in the case itself, and then once you put the earbuds in and open up the case, you can see it shows you the battery life on each earbud individually, how much is it charged and how much battery life is on it. And this happens anytime you open the case, so that is a really cool feature. And right now both earbuds are blinking, which means they're ready to be paired to our phone. So let's do that. We'll pair the headphones shortly to our phone, but let's see what else we get in the box. In the box you also get 5 extra ear tips depending on how big your ear canals is, from really large to really small, and the ones that are already on the earbuds are just the medium-sized ones. But that is super cool that you get any size you want for your ears, so you don't have to worry about, you know, it fitting right or not. Also in the box we get a cable for charging, which charges via USB-C. You can see over on the back, but these guys do support wireless charging as well, so you can put them on a wireless charger because they have a Qi charging capability. So you can either use the USB included or just charge them wirelessly. But pretty much that is all we get in the box. Now to pair these guys, it's really extremely easy. All you have to do is basically have both earbuds in here, and you're going to see that they immediately are going to start flashing, which means they're in pairing mode. If you need to pair them again, you can hold the button right here, and that's going to also set them into pairing mode. But let's pair them to my phone real quick. Bluetooth, and we can see right here we have the TOZO Golden X1. So now we are paired with the earbuds. Everything's set to go. But before we test this earbuds in my ears, I want to open up the TOZO app that you can download via the store and just basically see all the settings that it has. I'm going to make sure that I connected to the app by basically adding them as a new device. And now we are connected to the TOZO Golden X1 in the app, and in here you're going to be seeing a lot of settings that you can change. First of all, you get the ear tune section right here, which in here you can tune the earbuds to your specific hearing capability. If you have hard of hearing or just different in one ear than the other, you can do a hearing test, and it's gonna set up these earbuds audio levels and equalizers to match what your ears need to hear. And that is a really high-end feature, which is super cool. You have the capability to set it to noise cancellation, transparency mode, wind-proof mode, so it focuses if there is any wind noise, it's gonna proof that. Leisure mode, which if you're just sitting in a coffee shop, which is basically adaptive. Normal mode, which is normal, no noise cancellation, no transparency, nothing. Or you can also do a custom pattern, which is also high-end feature that is really cool, that you can just change it to whatever you want it to be. And then lastly, you have the ability to EQ these earbuds to whatever you're liking by basically clicking on the EQ and adjusting whatever frequency you want it to whatever. They also come with pre-made EQs for wherever you want it to be. If you want extra bass, if you want classical music, deep jazz, you can just choose based off of what you're listening to, or you can create obviously a custom one and save it onto the device, and that is also super nifty. In here you're going to also be able to manage everything when it comes for the earbuds. You can update the firmware, change the touch control capability, so you can tell it on the left ear I want it to do this when I touch control, or the right ear on one click I want to do this, on dual click I want to do that, triple click I want to do that. Right now on the right ear, it's for one click you play and pause, double click is next song, triple click activate Siri, long press is increase the volume. So I'm just going to keep it as is, but you can change the touch control to whatever you want it to be on the earbuds, which is super nifty. And then there's also a feature called water drainage block. So if you have water in these earbuds, or if you basically sweat a lot in here and you need to help it drain some water, you can start this draining process, which I'm assuming is basically going to create a vibration in here that is going to drain the water out or the sweat out of here. There's also a find my earbuds feature, which I have not seen on any earbuds at this price level, which is really cool. So if basically you lose your earbuds, you can choose to ring it, so it's going to ring the earbuds. Okay, I'm going to test this feature real quick. I'm going to ring the earbuds. I think you can hear it, but I can hear the earbuds ringing, so that's really cool that you can find them if you lose them. But that is pretty much everything that you have going on in the application itself, that you can change all the settings and everything that you have here. So this is pretty nifty. Now let's put them on, test their comfortability, test the features that they cover, and go from there. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the battery life on these bad boys. They have up to 32 hours of battery life between the earbuds themselves and the case itself. You're going to be getting a day and a half of a battery life on a single charge between the earbuds and the case itself, which is really impressive, especially for how small the case is. So that is actually really good. Now next I want to test the fitment, the comfortability, and how good they stay in my ears. So let's do that. I have the just normal tips that they came with on there, so let's put them in. Okay, wait. Noise cancellation just got activated. That is incredibly impressive, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it was immediately noticeable. I wasn't thinking it's gonna activate by itself, but it's pretty wild. It's actually really good. I'm speaking really loud right now and I can hear myself, but it's very muffled. Okay, we'll go back to the noise cancellation in a second, but fitment wise, they are fitting really good. They're feeling really light in my ears. I don't feel like I have something very bulky in my ear, so that's a really good positive, especially if you're gonna be using these for 8 to 10 hours a day. So that is really good. But yeah, I'm not like, I don't feel any uncomfortability at all. Now let's see if they stay in my ear if I shake a lot. Okay, that's pretty impressive. I shook my head like I would when I'm working out. I don't know who shakes their head that much when they're working out, but it is really impressive. They stayed in my ear and they're not going anywhere. So if you're gonna be working out with these, that's a plus as well, because they're fitting really well. They're not coming out of my ear. And one important thing, these guys are IPX66 waterproof, so you don't have to worry about sweating in these while working out, that they're gonna get destroyed or go bad or anything, because they are coated well and they're gonna be resistant to sweat. So working out wise, they are fitting really well. Now let's move on to ANC. I want to open up the app and I want to toggle between all the options and just see. Right now I have noise cancellation on, like I said earlier, and it's really good. Like this, I can't even hear. Well, I can't hear it, but just very minimal. Okay, transparency mode. Okay, that got really loud. Oh wow, I'm really loud. Have I been talking this loud this whole time? You guys gotta tell me these things. Yeah, that's noise cancellation is superb. It's actually really good. I want to say it's almost as good as my AirPods Pro 2s, which cost like 250 bucks, and these do not that. So this sounds really good. Okay, we tested the fitment in the ear. We talked about them being used for workouts. We tested the noise cancellation. Now we're gonna be testing the audio and how's it sound. Now, like I talked, these earbuds have a lot of high-end features. For starters, they have the high-res audio wireless capability, so you get to be getting higher frequencies and higher quality over Bluetooth, especially since these earbuds support Bluetooth 5.3, a newer and later technology when it comes to Bluetooth capability. And they also support LDAC, which is a Bluetooth technology that was developed by Sony, basically for Bluetooth earbuds or Bluetooth headphones. Basically, it's the same technology that Sony uses for their earbuds to give you better audio quality over Bluetooth. So with all that said out of the way, I'm gonna test the music. Let's play some music. I'm playing it on the normal EQ. Let's go. Okay, triple is really good. Haven't hit any bass yet. No, that's really clear. Yeah, I know you can't hear anything, so this is really awkward, but I'm really enjoying the music right now. Oh my gosh, the bass just kicked in. Bro, I have goosebumps. They're loud. They're really loud. I'm sorry if I'm yelling. Okay. Drop everything, take the earbuds out of my ear so I'm not yelling at you guys anymore. These sound actually really good. Better than I expected them to sound. Honestly, I'm just being honest. Like, I know this video is sponsored by TOZO, but this is like, the audio quality is really good. I recently upgraded to the AirPods Pro 3s and I think these sound better. I'm not lying. Like, yeah, when it comes to audio quality, these things are more clear and they also sound, just the bass is deeper. There's more depth to the different layers of the song that you're listening to, especially when it comes to vocals. It's hard to describe audio, but the sound sounds really good. The song that I just listened to sounds really good. I'm gonna listen to more music.
6.5 hours later.
Bro, huge fan. I'm not gonna lie, huge fan. They sound really good. Wow, okay. I didn't even do anything to the EQ. I just literally just booted it up as is. It's tuned really well. It's out of the box tuned really well. Now you can get them in black, this blue color and this beige silver color thing. I show all of these on the screen right now because you guys can check them out yourself. But yeah, these earbuds honestly are really good. Everything that I'm reading right here, the technology that it has, the Bluetooth capability of 5.3, the LDAC, the high-res audio, the 32-hour battery life, all these capabilities that you get in the app and all the customization that you get. They're also, one thing that I forgot to mention, they also have sensors on the earbuds. So when you take them in and out, they'll know when like to start the music and stop the music. So all of that is kind of like high-end features usually on earbuds. And yeah, these guys knocked them out of the park. I mean, I'm a huge fan. I think I'm going to be mainly maintaining the TOZO Golden X1 for a while there. I'm gonna try them out for longer periods of time. Now, another few reasons why these earbuds actually sound really good that I just realized is because these bad boy have a 12mm dynamic driver, and it's an old armature driver, so it's tuned really well. And specifically why I was saying everything sounds crisp and clear between all the instruments and all the audio beats that are happening is because these earbuds have super wide frequency, and they're able to handle any frequencies between 12 hertz all the way up to 44,000.1 hertz, which is basically a massive huge range, and it's gonna give you every single frequency that was in the song or whatever you're watching over Bluetooth. So that's why there's much depth, and like they sounded really good, crisp. You can hear everything and distinguish between everything that is happening in the song. So yeah, I mean, those are the technologies that have been put into this to make it actually this good. But I will say the two things that stood out the most to me, other than the sound quality being really good about these earbuds, is number one, the noise cancellation is extremely impressive, and number two, the capability of just knowing what the battery life on in the case, just being able to see what the percentage is on each earbud without having to like go into your settings, figure out how much battery you have left on your earbuds. Just open the case. Okay, I have 50%. I need to charge these guys before I go. Boom, you're done. So that is pretty much it, but I have no negative things to say about these guys. But again, this video was sponsored by TOZO, but honestly, this is just my honest opinion about these earbuds. I couldn't find anything negative about them, and I'm a huge fan personally. But other than that, there's nothing much else to say about these earbuds. I'll leave them down below, linked in the description, so you can check them out for yourself, pick them up if you want to. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video, and thank you for watching this video. Bye bye.